How good is Haxorus? What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. I think it's been, 2 days since we've had Haxorus, and Haxorus has definitely made its impact in the meta. I think a lot of people are running multiple dragon decks without runners, and to me, that's something that I'm not used to. So we got Haxorus. We got him yesterday. We took him for a spin. So if you did not catch my live stream, I do have 2 exciting matches for you guys to watch, but I do want to talk about Haxorus and its sheer power. Now with the double-edged axe ability, basically destroys Zoro. Like, Zoro is absolutely can't do anything against this. So I don't even really need to DC here. I don't want to waste the DC, so oh, he did it. Oh, rip.
That's it. You're done.
Zoro. Anything with grass knot, like, just based on what it says, when this Pokemon sustains an effect from a battle opponent's white attack that would knock it out, that opponent is knocked out instead. It'd be interesting if it was like any attack. Like, this could actually counter Lucario if it wasn't specified as a white attack, but I think it's good that they did that. So the thing is, this thing hits hard. It's hitting for 150 or 160, and especially if you're running multiple Altarias. I think people are running double Altarias, double Rays, this, and Lucario. Lucario he's in the meta, and I love it. And like I said, no runner. So you kind of can't really out damage this thing. So how would you counter this thing? Well, in my opinion, if you take a look at the wheel, heavy purple. I think heavy purple does really good against it. So Combuskin. I think Combuskin. I mean, a lot of people, when I streamed, you guys were saying that Combuskin really never left the meta, but I wouldn't say never, but I haven't seen it that frequent. So I'm trying to create a deck, like an anti-meta-ish deck, but I'm definitely bringing the Combuskin back in. Anything with heavy purple, I think Sableye does pretty well, just with burning it or confusing it. I mean, when it is confused, it's most like a hit into Guillotine, but this figure alone is really, really good. So we have a couple matches to show you, and I can't wait. All right, give me 1 second while we pull up those 2 matches. All right, guys, we are back. We're going to pause. We're going to talk about my opponent's deck. Now, when we streamed this last night, I was having some trouble. I believe we lost 4 or 5 matches in a row, and I was complaining. I was saying, you know what? I took this time off. I was playing in the Queen's Cup. I've lost my mojo. I'm playing terrible, and we went on a terrible losing streak. But I do want to say shout out to Doubt. What was it? Doubt Hero. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name. But he threw this deck at me. He's like, bro, you need to put in the Bowser. You need to put in the Sableye. I'm like, all right, we're going to test it out. And then we did. We went on a pretty good streak with this deck here. So I am running the double Altaria. We are running the Haxorus, Mega Ray, the Bowser, and the Sableye. Sableye, I think Sableye is really good. I think Kenny mentioned that it's like top 3 in the Megas currently right now, just because of its plating knot ability to remove anything that has a plate in use. The plating knot nullifies the effects of one of your battle or one of the opponent's in use plates, and that plate counts as having been used. Okay, so we're gonna watch. And my opponent is. When I saw this deck, I was instantly scared because I hate these things. I hate Keldeo. Both of them are into the Resolute form, and he's rocking the Ultra Beast, and I'm like, dude, I don't even want to play this deck. And honestly, I don't know how to defend against the Keldeo. So if you guys play against Keldeos, please let me know how you defend against the Keldeos. So you can open up with Keldeo, and I think you just have to block it off. So I open up with the Haxorus. My roommates are very rude. But anyway, I'm going to defend here. He looks like he's starting to prance up with this Celestia. And just like Pokefodder likes to say, don't fear the Zoro. In this match, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to fear the Celesteela. But I did challenge it with my Bowser because my Bowser does have a large blue. And I'm like, please just hit your blue. He gets the fly. And I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. And he gets a gyro ball. But we out damage it. So I'm like, all right, let's go. We need to do the Dragon Sphere here. And this is what you kind of need to do in a Dragon deck if you're not running a runner, is the Dragon Sphere. Think how scary the Haxorus would be if it was a 1 MP with the Dragon Sphere. So I think they did it right by not giving it 1 MP, because otherwise I think it'd be a little too OP. But I fell for my opponent's trap here, and he max revives. I'm like, no, and he gets the Rendezvous. And there goes Haxorus. We do not get to really show off the Haxorus in this match. Interesting. I was so heated there. My opponent attacks and he gets the pony. If I would have got the fly, that would have been GG boys. But he gets the pony wish, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, the level of assault was like above 9,000, if you know what I mean. Where my DBZ fans at? But he still has 2 Caldeos, have not evolved. And here we go. Now we have the Ultra Beast trap, and I'm just like, dude, I don't even want to play. Like, I'm really salty right here. But I'm a DC here because the Selly has large purple, and the opponent's going to make the right play. They're going to switch out. They're going to bring in their Zoro. We do get the burn on it, but I would have preferred to get rid of that Selly, but we couldn't. And Selly's still a threat. Selly's the best 1 MP. Like, I'm over it, and I had to sack my Bowser there. I don't have many options, so I'm gonna DC, or not DC. I'm gonna max revive. We're gonna get rid of this this Zoro. My opponent in the Mighty Sphere, man. This is what Ultra Beast users do. This is how they beat you down. When you have less figures, they pull the Mighty Sphere, and then they surround you, and then you're in their PC, and then you're down like 3 figures at a time, and it's so annoying. But I'm gonna Mega here. I don't know why I Mega it. I don't remember why, but he gets the water jump, and they're GG boys. Now I'm in their PC. I don't know why I Mega. Why would I Mega there? I'm trying to think. Why would I Mega? He has no plates in use. Yeah, just really, I don't know. I was at this point I was really defeated. Do I get surrounded here too? No. But I would have get surrounded the Flaunter, so I'm like, I need to get out of here. I don't want to have 2 of my Mons in their PC. And like I said, we can't fear this thing. And this is what hinders, I think, most people, is when they find the Zoros, the Mega Rays, the Sellys. They fear them. They don't want to attack into them. But like Pokefodder says, you can't fear these guys. And as I was saying in my stream last night, I fear no grown man. And I think the next priority here is we need to get these Resolute forms on the board, because we don't want to basically have them 2 live. So that's why I was attacking into here. And now we just want to get rid of them. And we do. And let's go. And we get our Sableye back. And now I'm the one who's applying pressure, and it feels real good. Because I don't think, I'm going to stop real quick. I don't think my opponent has the max revive anymore. Yeah, he's got the long throw. So I got to be careful here, because I do know that Selly is next in line. So I have to be careful who I KO here next, because I do not want the Selly back on the board, because he's just going to long throw him. Did he attack? I think he attacked. Yeah, he attacked, and I was like, good. Good that I got the confused, because now he's basically going to be a dodging machine. So I'm going to take the entry point here, and now I need to make my moves very carefully. I think my time was running pretty low on this match as well. And there he is, like I said, basically like a dodge machine. So what do? Do I march up with my Alterias? Yeah, I threaten the surround is what I do. And I was adamant if I really wanted to take it or not. So I move up the Altaria, and then I think he attacks again. Attacks into my Altaria, I believe. Yeah, attacks into Altaria. Lands his dodge again. Most consistent I've ever seen Zoro hit the cross counter. But here I was debating. I was like, do I really want to KO it? If I want to do it, I have to attack here, which I don't really have to attack. This was kind of a mistake, because I either get -1 MP or I'm frozen. So I didn't necessarily need to attack there. I should have just... Well, actually, no, it cleared the path because now he has to long throw. It did put me in a position to win. Now I'm 1 MP. He's going to gold block with the Selly, so the Selly is still a problem. And then I move up with the Altaria, and I'm going to give myself... I think, and here I wasted turns. I should have just attacked with Bowser, but I covered up. He attacks me. Gets the water jump, and then... So I think I wasted 2 turns here. Covering up, or going back and then covering up when I could have just attacked with the Bowser from the start. And like I said, I'm not going to fear you. I don't care if you have all this purple and that blue. We get the lucky roll again. And this Selly is gone. And now I have... Well, the problem is I have a huge, large miss. I'm like, all right, Bowser, just hit that blue. Hit that blue. GG, boys. Let's go home. No, we get the natural miss. I feel a little salty about it. But, I mean, you got the Hydro Kick regardless. But it would have been nice if I hit blue or he hit blue. But I still have my Altaria there. And all we got to do is survive a roll. I'm like, Altaria, please just get your dodge. #1 gold attacker in the game. Let's go. And that is GG, boys, to my opponent. Now, I want to say this. I've never seen Selly perform so poorly before. Like, and I asked him after. I was like, how often does this happen? Because every time I play Selly, just rendezvous after rendezvous after rendezvous. Like, I've never seen him consistently hit its white just like that. So I felt really good. It felt good to get a win like that. Like I said, last night started off bad. Oh, my God. And this entire time, there was no music. I hate my life. There was no background music. But this entire time, I was feeling bad because I kept losing, but that win felt really, really good. All right, let's jump into game number 2. All right, guys, we are back with game number 2. And this deck, another deck that I saw, I was like, dude, I really don't want to face this deck at all. He's got the double Coco. He's got the Venusaur. He's got the Haxorus, so I'm actually, to do a Haxorus versus a Haxorus. The problem with this deck, though, is there's no DCs. Like, I feel like when you are running this deck to get the Mega Venusaur, I feel like you need multiple double chances just to get the Mela Wish. But let's watch this. He's going to open up with the Coco, and I realized something in this deck. I don't really have anything to stop the Coco Rush, so I basically just have to hope my opponent doesn't attack right away, and he doesn't. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Well, I mean, I do have the Mega Ray. I can just Mega or long throw and then Mega Ray. So I guess, is that how you do? Is that how you deal with the rush? Dragon users that don't have Coco or anything that can block the rush, please let me know. Is that what you guys do? Because I really want to learn how to play this Dragon deck because I was having a hard time. But he's going to bring up the Haxorus, and like I said, anything with heavy purple, so I bring up my Sableye to counter. Opponent's going to max here. And now I'm going to bring on my Mega Ray. Or I'm going to bring on my Ray just to counter the Cocos. And he attacks here. And that's the bad thing about not having DCs. You just have to constantly attack and hope that you get it when he doesn't get it. So now I just take this opportunity. I'm going to Mega Ray. I do see that the opponent has a Coco. I want to get rid of this Coco because I don't want this Venusaur coming onto the board. And he's got the Shaman land for him. So this I already... When I saw this deck, I was like, oh, this is going to be a long night. And we get the Fly. Also, Dragon users, how often do you hit Fly? How often do you hit Fly? Like, I felt like last night I was hitting Fly a lot, and I was just getting super frustrated. And I would have been so salty there. I would have freaked out. Probably would have freaked out. But now we got both Cocos gone. We don't have to worry about the threat. And now I'm just going to prance my way. Kind of what Mega Ray does. Just prances his way to the goal. Bullies everything by out-damaging it. I think I still have my DC. I think I used my DC on the Altaria. Yep. Use the DC. Because I don't want to be getting Fly. Because I just want to end the game. I want to end right here. Going to make it painless and quick. And we get the Fly. I'm like, alright. Let's roll again. Dragon Ascent, which I'm still salty about. Why is Dragon Ascent only 110? Dragon Ascent should be more than Extreme Speed, in my opinion. But I don't know. I don't know how they would have changed the wheel. But my opponent is going to gold block here, and he's going to gold block with the Venusaur, and all I got to do is attack, hit my gold. GG, boys, let's go home. Dragon Ascent, and I'm asleep, and Wow. But my opponent has to be careful here. He has to move up with Coco all the way over here. But my opponent makes a mistake and moves the Coco right there and wakes me up. Thank you. Thank you for waking me up. I'm going to get out of here. I don't want to get surrounded. And he's going to attack, and it gets the healing flowers. Like, of course you get the healing flowers. Salty. Salty. And now I'm going to take the free surround. It's better to always get the free surround. To get the free KO. To get the advantage on the board. But he attacks it, and I'm like, no, please don't. Okay, good. He lands the miss. Would have been better if we would have landed our Shadow Snake, but it's okay. But the problem is he still has both Cocos on the board. But we are going to surround this one. So that gets rid of one. And he's going to bring one over. And I make a mistake here, and I attack. I was like, let's just get rid of this Coco. And he gets it. He gets the melee wish, and I'm like, oh, God. Here we go. Things went from bad to a lot worse. So, but I'm going to be patient here. I do have the Sableye, and my plan was to attack into the Altaria once he pulls the Mega. But he doesn't pull the Mega. He Mega Altarias instead, and he's going to try and KO himself because he wants to get the Coco back. Now, when he first initially did this, I was like, why is he waiting on the Venusaur? And then Pokefodder, who joined in late, he was like, oh, he's going for the to get the Coco back. And I was like, oh, makes sense. And he does, because I get the KO. Now he gets his Coco back, and I'm like, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up my Sableye, and as soon as he pulls that Mega, we're going straight after the Haxorus. Get that plating now. So he pulls the Mega. I'm going to move right here instead of on top, because if I move on top and I don't get it, he's going to go soar over. So I'm like, it's time. Pull out the Mega. Unfortunately, you can't DC upon a Mega, so I'm like, oh, bro, just hit it. All you got to do is hit it. Here we go. GG, boys. Boom! And I do hit the plating knot. I'm like, hey, Mega Venusaur, take a seat, brother. I don't want you coming out. You're not going to be soaring over me and my team. You're not going to be banishing us. And something I learned last night. Bowser's pretty OP. Bowser's pretty OP when it comes to the dragon meta right now. And here I'm going to DC. I'm going to attack because there's no reason not to, because I can't get KO'd. And we do get the Shadow Sneak on the Sleep Powder. And that is GG, boys. And this concluded actually my 5th consecutive win with this deck. So I'm going to take this deck out. I'm going to try to link. I mean, we have like, what, one more day until everything starts over. And monthly, where I'm at in my monthly, I'm like top 2,000. Like, I'm doing really bad. Yeah, top 2,000. So we might make a little push, but we're going to cut this video here. I hope you guys have it's not even a weekend yet. It's Thursday. It's my day off, but we do have a weekend. We have a good couple next 2 weeks because Monday's a holiday. So I have a short week next week, and then a short week after that as well. So lots of streaming. But we're going to cut it there. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, peace.